University of Hawaii is receiving more than $500 million in research funding.
This is the biggest amount ever for UH. Billy V joining us now live from Manoa with more on this funding milestone. Billy?
Oh, you got a weed whacker.
Thank you very much. And we're talking to Chip Fletcher, who's the interim dean of the UH Manoa School of Ocean and Earth Science and Technology. Good morning, Chip.
Good morning, Bill.
Thank you very much for joining us. First of all, congratulations on this wonderful amount of money that comes from donors, nonprofit organizations, industry. How does this help what you're going to do, and how does it help Hawaii as a whole?
Well, I'm the interim dean of the School of Ocean and Earth Science and Technology, and we do research that matters to Hawaii. We study coral reefs, we study climate change, we focus on sea level rise, renewable energy, fisheries, hurricanes, weather of all sorts. Our faculty are training graduate students and undergraduates in fields of science and technology that are directly relevant to making lives here in Hawaii safer, more fruitful, and more resourceful.
So this helps in all of these different areas. For those that are sitting at home, what's the one thing that you want them to know about what all of you are doing?
We don't always get into lines. We're not always in the media, but we are creating thousands of jobs every year. We have faculty that are writing proposals to federal agencies, to state and county agencies for scientific research, for technology development that directly affects how we live in Hawaii, saving us all money, helping to save the environment, working on problems related to resilience of our communities, resource conservation, helping the environment. And we are a major asset to the community of Hawaii. The University of Hawaii brings not only education, but also cutting-edge research right up to the doorstep of everybody who lives here.
And not only do you do things that are within your kuleana or within your sector of expertise, but you're also working with other different genre of industry research as well.
That's right. Not only are we doing cutting-edge basic research, but we are developing licensing technology that can be turned into businesses for Hawaii. We support existing small businesses in the energy sector, in resource conservation. We support government agencies, both at the county, at the state level, and the federal level, all directed towards improving the lifestyle of people who live in Hawaii. We're such an isolated community, and we are so vulnerable to global events, as we've seen after coming through COVID. It's this research that can make these sorts of shocks and stressors related to global events less impactful on our lives.
All right, once again, Chip Fletcher is the interim dean for UH Manoa School of Ocean and Earth and Science and Technology. And once again, congratulations. Thank you for being with us this morning. We'll have more for you. Coming up, the overall umbrella of all this research. We'll talk about that coming up in about 30 minutes with Vasilis Sirmos. In the meantime, from UH Manoa, Stephen Grace will send it back to you.
All right, thanks, Billy.